Hey guys, it's Sylvia Midstream, and today I wanted to kind of talk about the magic horses again. Yes. I feel like this is the third video or fourth, I have no idea. How many videos have I made about this horse by now? Okay, I guess this is the third video. So today we're going to be talking once again about the Hemera and the Anthea new magic horses. I wanted to kind of disclaimer here, don't send any of these people mean messages. If you try to find them on Facebook or whatever, like, just leave these people alone. They are just people leaving their opinions and their comments on Star Stable's Facebook page. Like, they don't really need to be hated on, and Star Stable does not need to be hated on. That's just ridiculous. This is a horse game. Let's not be so personal about everything. Let's just, let's enjoy the comments here. I just wanted to read these because these are comments about the magic horses, and I agree with a lot of them, and I feel like the voices need to be elevated a little bit because I don't think Star Stable is listening to us. Like, one thing that would show me that Star Stable is listening to us is if they said, okay, we have heard the cries from the community, and we are going to give you what you want, and we're going to change the pink on the autumn horse to a nice autumn color magic to fit the theme of the autumn horse, And if they said something like that, like, I think everybody would be super happy and we would all be really excited about the changes and it would be lovely. So Star Stable, hopefully you decide to do that, and I really hope so. So let's get into the comments. I love the natural coats. They actually look natural. The orange one with the pink looks a little odd, and the horns aren't that great in my opinion. I really like the pets they come with, and I like how the wings aren't like printed on. I'll be sure to get the blue one, depending on how long they stay, and I'll get one of the pets as well, but I probably won't end up getting a pet. I have a lot already. Yeah, I feel that way with the pets. I don't really want any more of the foxes. To be honest with you, I don't like the magic foxes. I never have, because I just think that magic pets in general always look so weird and they don't look like I would ever use them. Like, what am I going to use you for? I'm only going to use you with my magic horse. Like, that's what you match with. It just feels like with Ayla and Umbra, those were exciting magic pets, but every pet after that has kind of felt like a downgrade. There was one magic pet that I did like, and that was the, surprisingly, the Dorcas owl, which was a big blue feathered owl, and I thought that one was really epic, actually. So I actually like that one, but I don't like a lot of the magic. Most of the time, I just felt like they were a waste of star coins. Like, literally, you can buy a Jorvik pony for cheaper than a freaking cat or a freaking owl most of the time. It's ridiculous. The foxes are really expensive, like $350 for a fox. That's like Generation 2 model bobblehead. Looks like a Barbie doll toy. I don't even know. Littlest Pet Shop looking motherfucker. Let's move on to the next comment. I really like their plain coats. Unfortunately, the magical ones kinda let me down. Combine green and brown together with pink, it spoils the magical charm of autumn. Yes! This person is saying exactly what I'm thinking. I understand that SSO wanted to give the horses a touch of runes and Jorvik magic, but this time it didn't really work out. I might buy these horses just for the non-magical coats because they are super perfect. I agree, the non-magical coats were really gorgeous. Like, I really like this brownish blue roan. It's very unique. And I really like the flaxen. But I kind of, when I collect magic horses, I want to buy the horse for the overall horse. I want to enjoy the magic parts as well as the non-magic parts. And if I just can't enjoy, like, and also the mane on these horses really annoys me. Like, this mane is straight and this is like curvy. It just doesn't work together. And I've already said that point in the spoiler review that I did, but yeah, I just think that they don't work and it's really awkward and I just can't do it. Disappointed. The brown one could have been such a beautiful horse if you just removed the purple from it. And once again, another person just not having the Pandoric pink color. I'll get them for their non-magical coat, but the magical one is a meh for me. The colors don't fit well together and don't feel autumn-like. It's sad to see that all of the feedback about Hemera's purple legs not matching the rest of the coat wasn't listened to. Yeah, it is just really sad. I don't really know what Star Stable was thinking. It's just kind of like, still think you could have listened to the people and make the pink legs yellow on the orange horse. Yeah, I really do think it wouldn't have been hard. Like, here's the thing, guys. I make Minecraft skins. I've made lots of textures in my day, and it only takes a very short time to edit the texture of a model. Like, especially if it's rune markings. Like, these rune markings are pretty flat, you know, you would just have to change the hue of them. You just would select them, and then you would change their hue, and you would do the same with the eyes. And you would change them to the color that would fit better. You could even add like an overlay on the texture, which could give it like an orange to gold fade, so it would match the autumn coloring. And that is something that I probably could have done in about like 20 minutes. Textures are one of the easiest things to edit, literally like Photoshop, like something so simple. You can use GIMP, you can use Firealpaca to edit textures. Like, it is not hard to do something like this. I understand changing a model is harder, but like, it's a texture. It would not have been difficult. They don't fit the autumn feel or whatever the artists were going for. I understand work was out into these, but you should have gotten more input from way more people. These horses' magical colors don't fit together, nor do they have the vibe you were trying to get. It looks like you took the coat colors from the two previous magical horses, specifically the pumpkin and the kelpie horses. That's true, I do kind of see that color in these horses. Then you slapped on some vibrant wings, hot pink, and called it done and perfect. It's disappointing to see that this is what the artists have given us, as I know they can do way better and do understand color theory and what works together most of the time. I wish they would have given us a better magical coat, especially since the basic coats are so good. It's a shame they were wasted. Yeah, I really feel this. The pumpkin horse, I definitely see those colors. I don't really understand why they put green in the mane and the tail, and why they made the entire Anthea green. Like, they could have made this horse so much prettier by just making it gray, like a dark grulo color, and then it would have the fairy parts. Or they could have made it like a darker... I'm thinking this horse would look great as a gray, or you could do like a grulo. I would be totally cool if they did something like that, but instead they added like all of this mossy crap, and it just doesn't look great. Same thing with the like the pumpkin horse. Like, having the green mane makes sense because it's a pumpkin, but like, how does that make sense on an autumn horse? You know, wouldn't the mane be like the same color as the body because it's an autumn colored like brown and orange horse? Why is it green? I just don't understand. Or is it because it's August and it's not September yet, so they're still green on the leaves? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why Star Stable did it this way. I know that they were based on goddesses and wreaths mixed with runes and shit, but it's just such a crap design. Like, we have been waiting for an autumn horse for I don't even know how many years. Ever since the first cherry blossom horse came out and the first birch horse came out, people were like,
ooh, I wonder what it would be like to have an autumn horse.
And so tons of people were waiting for an autumn horse, and we finally got one, and it's not very good. Who knows how long it's gonna be until we get a better autumn themed horse. Like, the pumpkin horse to me is not an autumn themed horse, it's a pumpkin horse, you know? I wanted like something autumn leafy, stuff like that, and we finally got an autumn leafy looking horse, and it's just not it. It's so sad. If the brown one at least didn't have purple legs. Don't want to be rude, but they look tacky. Oh, I'm doing the bunny race. I should probably pay attention. I kind of screwed up already. Give me a rabbit. Oh my god, I hate this rabbit so much. It always confuses me. Don't want to be rude, but they look tacky. Sorry, but I don't think I'll be buying one of these. If the colors were a tad bit more of a natural tone and didn't contrast each other so greatly, I think I would have appreciated them more. They don't scream Halloween in my opinion. To me, they scream seasonal or fantasy, which I like seasons and I like fantasy, so I'm totally cool with that. Okay, to be honest, the normal coat looked pretty, but when they are in magic form, just no. I think it's too much. It is kind of a lot. Like, looking at this horse with my tack, very much something. It's very much something, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. You know, I think a lot of people struggle to enjoy magic horses because we're just not really, we don't really have the best setup for like a magic horse world. Like, what do magic horses actually do in this game besides just look pretty? They don't really have any other purpose. They're great for taking screenshots. Like if you want to go to Pandoria and bring your magic horse, and you can take all of the screenshots you want. But what else can you do? You can't really do anything with the magics, so what's the point in having them? Collections. If you want to collect good-looking horses, you kind of expect them to be good-looking if you are a player. And if they don't look good, then it's like, okay, why am I here? Why am I buying this if it doesn't, you know, flow? It doesn't look the way that I want it to look. It's just like how somebody looking to buy a goth palette is not gonna buy a goth palette that has like 2 ginormous pink swatches in it, you know what I mean? Someone looking to buy an autumn horse does not want to buy a pink horse or a horse with pink eyes, you know? A person wanting to buy an autumn horse is gonna want to buy a gold and red and just brown, beautiful autumn themed horse. They're not gonna want any of that pink shit. I'm sorry I'm ranting about this one thing so much, but like, it's just so frustrating. I don't think I've ever been this frustrated over something in such a long time. I'm not even like mad, but I'm just confused. Like, I'm so confused why they couldn't just do something so simple. So simple for their community that literally adores them. Like, people were leaving really nice comments about like, hey, I'm not trying to be rude. You know, like, you have players that literally try to be so nice to you and give you such nice criticism and you won't even listen to them. The normal coats look great, but the magical feels off with the colors. For me personally, they don't really go together well, and it doesn't feel like autumn at all. I don't know if I already read that one, but that's a good comment. I was expecting something a lot more interesting after the fish horses. The horns and leg markings kind of ruined these horses in my opinion, but I love the town coats. I think by town coats they mean natural coats, because I think like, yeah, the old Jorvik Wild or the old magic horses, they used to transform only when they were like by civilization or something. Ah, I love the horns so much. I do wish the orange one would have orange legs and eyes too. The color palette now kind of clashes, but I love the wings and horns. Ah, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, you love the horse, but you hate it at the same time. Ah, I love that. That's a great comment. Bro, who came up with these color combinations? For real though, if you wanted to do a Pandora course, just do a Pandora course. Don't ruin an autumn horse, you know what I mean? This person said, none of the feedback taken into account. This person said, love them and will definitely buy them both, but I'm a bit disappointed that Hemera's legs weren't changed despite all of the feedback. Like, literally, if you look at the very first trailer post on Facebook, most of the comments are like begging Star Stable, pleading with Star Stable, please just change these legs and the eyes, please. Like, it would have been so easy for them to do as well. It's just like, I just can't wrap my brain around it. I really hope that they just change it. It's such a small thing to ask Star Stable to do, honestly. You know, like, how much are we actually asking? Really, I don't think that much. I really wonder in the coming weeks if they're gonna change it. But that's kind of like why I wanted to do this video, is just like get it all out of our systems, you know what I mean? The combination of orange and pink and green doesn't really look good. Guys, okay, I have seen birthday spoilers for October and I will say, I really think Star Stable is colorblind. Okay, here's my theory. I think the person who works on the designs for like the magic horses and the birthday stuff, I think that person just doesn't understand color theory, or either that or is colorblind. But just that they don't understand what color really looks like, and they're just trying their best because they're being paid by Star Stable and to do a good job. And Star Stable looks at it and is like, yeah, that's fine. Like, they just don't, they've got too much shit to worry about at home. Their kids are crying. They gotta get home. Okay, that's great. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go feed my baby. You know what I mean? Because they're all working from home. And so these people who are colorblind are working on all of the art assets. And they said, okay, well, the boss passed on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send it over. And then the social media team gets a hold of it and they're like, all right, let's post it. And they post it, and the whole team is screaming, or the whole community is screaming at the team. And then the team is like, well, that was unexpected. And then Stacy Place goes on Facebook and she replies to the comments and she's like, we'll take your feedback into consideration. We'll pass this on to the relevant teams. Heart. And then the colorblind person gets this shit sent to him and he's like, I don't understand. I thought it matched pretty well. You know, I thought that horse matched pretty well. Or whoever the heck designed this horse. You know what I mean? Oh, I feel so bad for them right now. Like, if they ever come out and say that they're the one who designed this horse, the whole community is gonna make fun of them for... Okay, if we ever find out who the artist is of the Hemera, like, please don't bully them. That's my job. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna bully people at Star Stable, not specifically. We're gonna bully Star Stable for letting this pass, you know what I mean? Quality control here, it was the failure, not the artist. Like, artists, they do what they want, but like, quality control, you know, this is a product at the end of the day. They're selling horses. So yeah, quality control is at fault here, not the artist. If we find out who the artist is, let's not attack them because that's just irresponsible and rude. You could maybe poke jabs at the... I'm gonna be honest with you guys, sometimes I poke jabs at Lisa, because Lisa has literally done all of the horses that have the worst mane, in my opinion. Like the Icelandic horses, they look horrible. I hate their mane so much. And then the Jorvik Frisians, what else has Lisa done? I think Lisa was also on the team that did the Finn horses. I could be wrong. A lot of these horses just have problems in their mane. And why do I feel like Lisa might be behind the choice of this mane style on this horse? You know, just a thought, just a general thought, like I'm just throwing that out there. What if Lisa's behind this? Lisa, are you okay? I'm just kidding. I feel so mean. I should not bully Lisa. Lisa, it's not your fault, okay? The fact that you have to live with the fact that you have the same first name as Lisa Peterson, who is the worst soul rider. So, guys, I don't know if you know this, but Lisa is the worst soul rider. She has the worst design. She has a purple scarf and she rides a blue horse with blue tack, and her outfit doesn't match, and she literally looks like she just chopped her bangs off. I don't even know what happened. She used to look like a rock star and now she's country and she's boring. Okay, we're gonna stay on task. We need to continue talking about these horses. No, because the orange one's magic coat does not look good at all. This person said, at Star Stable Online, if you're going to make druid unicorns with sad and lifeless fairy wings, then you can certainly commit to making a classic unicorn at this point. Yes! Dragon horses, yes. Fish horses, yes. A pumpkin horse, a skeleton horse, a kelpie, and a raven horse. But not a unicorn, right? You're disheartening me, and probably a lot of people. On top of going back on your word when you said, we want to keep the game realistic. So which one is it? Also, please stop using magenta. These were so poorly executed. Guys, I can't even train. This person literally is speaking my brain cells into the world. Like, thank you, Petal Blade, for saying this to Star Stable, because if you didn't say this, nobody else would have. And this is why I'm elevating your voices in today's video, because that is just so true. At this point, why don't they just make regular classic unicorns? Why can't we just have a white unicorn with a white horn? Like, we literally have the bridle that already has the model ready. Just make a unicorn. I guess it was just a lie when you said you'd listen to suggestions, because these horses look exactly the same despite the player base not liking the color pink. Does the player base really not like pink? Honestly, guys, I don't like the color pink that Star Stable uses. They are like obsessed with it, and it's just kind of like, okay. Oh my god! I can see the effort, and usually I'm down for a good old color clash. But this is a color crash. I really don't know why you thought these colors went well together, but revenue is revenue, I guess. NT. Oh my god. What does NT mean again? Hold on, I'm really stupid and old. Nice try. Okay. The first one that came up concerned me, but the second one that came up when I looked that up was better. I love both of the regular coats, but honestly the magic coats feel rushed. Probably going to buy them for the regular coats. The Mist Foxes are a bit overpriced in my opinion too. Yeah, they are. They're just overpriced little mongrels at this point. I was really hoping to see you actually listen to the players with these horses and take the feedback into account. Later shades of the horses would have been so much better looking, but instead we got these autumn horses when it is still summer. The natural coats looks incredible, not to be mistaken, but the magical coats just aren't what I imagine when thinking about autumn. Same here. And this person said, I'm not trying to be rude, SSO, but the colors are just a hard pass. That's a puke emoji. We love that. I really like the orange one's normal coat, but the magical one feels like it's a little all over the place with the colors. The green is okay, but the pink is breaking the whole design for me. It's not bad, the colors just feel weird. Otherwise, I love the designs. And then this person said if the orange one didn't have purple legs, I'd buy it. Probably still will for the non-magical coat. I hope you guys make a hot fix on the brown one for the colors. The pink legs and eyes do not go well together at all. The black one though, clap clap. Yeah. We love the black even though it's green and it's a blue one and it's brown. Great mix of colors. This person said, I'll be honest. I know most aren't enjoying these, but in my opinion, the blue one looks better than the brown. I think it's just the fact that the dull orange and neon purple does not go together. I like the pastel looking colors on the blue one though. It's a lot more fitting than the brown. Very true. Hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make it look different so it doesn't look like you just copied it. Sure thing. Oh my god. Bruh, that's just way too true, man. Star Stable, you should hire me to fix your horses. I will do it for like literally nothing. I think from now on, Star Stable needs to create a concept art for what they want to make for their magics. And they need to show us the concept art before they even start working on the actual 3D model coat. They need to show us what the concept art looks like so that we can like tell them what our changes are. And those concept artists need to be reading those comments. They need to be reading the comments and they need to learn what they should be doing better. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment if you liked it. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe. That'd be really cool. And then you could see my videos when I post them and all that jazz. So yeah, have a great night. Bye.